as Cage Thomas might have thought that was a green flag. Nobody. That was line them up side by side. We're going to go green next time by, but 50-50 tickets are going to be making their way through the crowd here, so be sure to buy them up. As all the proceeds we make tonight from 50-50 as well as silent auction going to the Northwest Iowa Autism Network. But as they come off turn number 4, let them loose. Let's go racing with their stock cars. James and Cage Jr. is going to lead them into turn number 1 in that 13M car. Cage Thomas runs second. Here comes the big German Hans Holbeck to the inside of Cage Thomas side by side for second now. Todd Giroux, Jason Ward side by side. As Ward, a little puff of smoke off of turn number 2. James and Cage Jr. pushes way up the track. Cage Thomas contact with Todd Giroux and Casey Jones. And we might have the caution come out as Cage Thomas trying to limp it into the infield.
Yeah, caution indeed is going to come out. That'll be for the KT69, Cage Thomas. I could just take them all home and put them up on the shelf because it's still in the package, legit collector's items.
Okay, so looks like they're lined up single file, about to take the green once again. James McCabe Jr. out on the point. Here we go, green flags back out, we're back underway. Hans Holbeck a little squirrely on turn number 4 as he goes into turn number 1 now. McCabe with the lead, Holbeck in second. Here comes Jason Ward as McCabe slides way up the track. 3-car battle for that top spot now in a turn 3 and 4. Ward to the inside, Holbeck up on the top. It's going to be Hans Holbeck leading lap number 1.
Hans Holbeck still with the lead, but Jason Ward, that thing spraying for Skeeters, but it is still quicker than a hiccup as he is going to get right to the back bumper of the big German as they head down into 3 and 4. Ward trying to state his claim early with a heat race win. They're side by side into turn 1 and 2. Hans Holbeck able to get a little bit better run coming out of 2, heading down the backstretch. He'll retain the lead. Ward again down into 3. He is going to take a look. Oh, no, he's going to stay right in the tire tracks. 2 laps to go. The battle for the lead is still on.
Hans Holbeck with the race lead, but Jason Ward knocking on the door for that top spot. Jones into that 3rd spot now. Todd Giroux up to 4th. Aaron Kane sitting in the top 5. White flag is out one more time around. It's Hans Holbeck with the advantage coming off turn number 2, but Jason Ward not going away. Hans Holbeck pulls just away just ever so slightly as they come into turn number 3. Checkered flag about Holbeck pushes up the track. It's going to be Jason Ward taking home the heat race win. Hans Holbeck second. Jones in 3rd. Giroux 4th. Aaron Kane, your top 5.
Hey, Scotty.
Yes, sir.
I think we should have Jimmy take the first row of our second and final heat of your J&J Fittings IMCA stock cars.
I think we can manage that.
To the leader of the Brew Crew, the 13K, the Brewman, Carl Brewer.
I'll tell you what, Travis has discovered, I think, this year that last year was one of those seasons where everything worked well. This year, everybody caught up.
Oh, yeah, he's definitely learning how the other half lives.
Wayne Becker to turn 4. Let's go racing!
It is going to be Big Sid Mosier with the lead. 3 wide as we have Jones, Becker, and Harris. Harris thinks better of it, hits the brakes just a little bit to bow out. Wayne Becker with the 2nd place spot, but not for long. Contact between him and Jones. Meanwhile, more contact. We have Barker. We have, let's see, Barker, Harris, and Ellsbury all in there. And I do believe that there was one other car that maybe got a piece
Carl
of that.
Brewer right here on the front stretch as well, the 13K.
Yeah. Oh.
Be sure to buy him up, as Jimmy just said. So
hey, if you want an arm length, get Scotty to hold his arms out. He'll buy them for you, okay? No.
I will. I'm too broke to buy them, but looks like we're going to come back to the green. Big Sid Mosier out on the race point. And it's going to be Mel Ellsbury in the 5E, Barker and Jones side by side. 3 wide coming off turn number 2 now. Here comes Ryan Harris to the outside of Barker. Thought better of it. As, oh no, that's Wayne Becker. Mel Ellsbury near the back of the pack. 2 5 cars, both with an X and one with an E. So as there goes the mud plug. Right on turn number 2, we might have a caution for some French driver. Not quite sure. Well, we're still going to be lean, mean, and green.
It is still Big Sid Mosier with the lead. Glenn Jones in second. Travis Parker now going to the inside.
Look at Wayne Becker, though, flat left front tire on the 5X car.
You know, there was a little bit of contact going around, a little bit of pinballing last lap. I wondered if someone was going to fall out. It looks like indeed Wayne Becker's going to. But right now, Big Sid Mosier leads with the 13 of Glenn Jones in second. The 30 Travis Parker still working on Jones, trying to find a way to get around to that second place spot. Fourth place to Wayne Becker. Looks like maybe Mel Ellsbury with the flat tire. And right now, Mel Ellsbury and Ryan Harris battling side by side for that fifth place spot. Travis Parker back underneath the 13 of Jones as they head down the backstretch. They're going to sail it down into turn number 3. Who's going to have the advantage? Parker's going to brake check early, but that's going to allow Jones to retain the lead, but it's going to be all Big Sid Mosier with the win. Glenn Jones in second, Travis Parker third. The 5X of Wayne Becker in fourth, and Ryan Harris rounds out the top 5.
How about that 5X of Wayne Becker, though? I think that just proves you don't need the left front on them cars.
You don't need it. You don't need it.
LTLFAH, leave the left front at home.
I mean, he wasn't three-wheeling it by any means, but that flat tire did not slow him down and held off Ryan Harris and Mel Ellsbury, who were battling right behind him.
All right, Scotty, here we go. Travis Parker brings the field into turn number 4. It's the dash for cash. Let's go race that.
Winner take all here in the dash for cash as Travis Parker out with a race lead. Glenn Jones 13 up on the top side of the track. Todd Giroux to the inside, side by side for second place now. Here comes Hans Holfick in the fourth place position. Jason Ward like a rocket through the bottom side of 3 and 4. Going to get ahead of Wayne Becker and Sid Mosier. 3 wide coming down the front stretch in turn number 1. Parker, alley in front, inside Giroux. Glenn Jones, here comes Casey Jones in the 013. Couple of Jones boys running side by side for third and fourth. Winner take all, though. And up front is where it really counts. Travis Parker up in that front spot right now in the number 30 car. Todd Giroux running second, 3 wide just for a split moment through turns 1 and 2 between Jason Ward and the Jones boys. Sid Mosier, Hans Holfick shuffled back, almost in the back of the pack where Wayne Becker, the 5X is. We've got 7 laps to go, coming up on 6 laps to go. Next time by for your race leader, the number 30, Mr. Clean, Travis Parker. Giroux running in second, trying to run down that number 30 car. As Jason Ward in the mix as well for that third, fourth, and fifth place spots. That all track between Casey Jones, Jason Pop Ward, and then Glenn Jones, Sid Mosier, Hans Holfick, and Wayne Becker. 5 laps to go this time by for your race leader, the number 30 of Travis Parker. Parker out in front with a comfortable race lead as Todd Giroux almost getting into the wall as snakes and sparklers, as Jerry Van Sickle would say. But it is Casey Jones in third, Jason Ward fourth, single file around the raceway now for your top 5. Jason Ward trying to make some advances on that 013 of Casey Jones through 1 and 2, gets beside him, but Jones with a better run off turn number 2 that time by. 3 laps to go for Travis Parker. Parker with almost a straightaway advantage in a turn 1 and 2, excuse me. Jason Ward trying to carry momentum on the bottom side, still can't make it stick on that 013 car. Slight contact off turn number 2. Green flag going to fly high in the air this time. 2 laps to go for your race leader, Travis Parker. Jason Ward's going to drive it down that hill. Battle for that third place spot. Still to the inside of Casey Jones. Still side by side off turn 2 as Jones bobbles just a little bit. Watch as Jason Ward slings it in turn 3 and 4. Hard on the binders, now back out on the gas. White flags out one more time around for Travis Parker. Parker took the key, laid it on the counter, said, I'm checking out, goodbye, see ya. Travis Parker coming off turn number 4. He's going to be your Dash for Cash winner. Travis Parker, Todd Giroux, Casey Jones, Jason Ward, and it's going to be Wayne Becker, your top 5.
Of Jason Pop Ward, ladies and gentlemen, as they come out of 4, it's a feature time. Everybody get up and on your feet, give them a wave and show them some love. Your J&J Fitting stock cars.
Yo!
Hoorah! There you go, inside, row number 3, driving the 49, it's Ryan Harris. Outside, the 94 of Todd Giroux.
The outside of row number 2, that's the big German, the 59X, Hans Hofek. To the inside, Glenn Jones.
My turn. Outside over your front row is going to see a 27 of Big Sid Mosier and Wayne Becker on the pole. We are green with a stock car. It's going to be Wayne Becker leading him down in turn number 1. Big Sid Mosier tries to turn underneath. Not going to happen as Mosier and Jones now going to go side by side. As we have them almost 4 wide and several different spots wide there.
James McCabe Jr. on the backstretch going for a spin cycle. Also the T69 at Cage Thomas looks like he went around in turn number 3 as caution flag coming out for the 13M of James McCabe.
Been part of the Racers for Autism organization since the get-go, and thank them so much for the help that they put in as well. Unfortunately, his boss is a little bit of a taskmaster. That'd be the Flying Banana Mike Juergens, so he's out trucking right now. Love you, Juergens. We're back to racing. And it's going to be Wayne Becker leading him down in turn number 1. Big Sid Mosier now trying to go to the inside, a little bit of a bobble. That's going to allow Glenn Jones to take over that second place spot. Now third place it's battling between the 94 Giroux and Big Sid Mosier. Glenn Jones trying to get to the inside. The 5X of Becker, nothing happening. Now here comes the 94 of Giroux. Giroux now up to second. And here comes your points battle. Barker and Ward. They're trying to get up into 4th and 5th, or 3rd and 4th respectively. Once again, these two at tied for the points lead as of right now as we get into the latter point part of the year. Now it's going to be Giroux, your new leader. Barker trying to get around the 5X of Becker for second with the 41 of Jason Ward in tow.
Jared points battle sits second and 4th out on the track right now, tied for the points. Here comes Jason Ward, 3-wheeling off turn number 2 side by side with the 5X of Wayne Becker. Travis Barker up the hill now, down the hill in 4. Gonna battle for the race lead now with the 94 car of Todd Giroux. Jason Ward in the mix as well. Then Wayne Becker and Glenn Jones, your top 5. Also car on the move, the 43 car, Aaron Kane up a few spots now. Now working to the back bumper of Sid Mosier. Aaron Kane, Racers for Autism representative in the 43. Wheeling that thing through the mid-pack to the inside of Sid Mosier now. Barker bobbled a little bit off turn 2, but he's going to go up the hill. Now side by side, Jason Ward catches him on turn number 4 as your 3 cars separate themselves from the rest of the field. Wayne Becker trying to get to the inside of Glenn Jones now in the 13 car. Here comes Ryan Harris off the top side now. He's trying to catch the back bumper of Glenn Jones as Travis Barker, Jason Ward side by side off turn 4. Still battling it out into turn number 1.
Todd Giroux does not realize the battle he has brewing behind him between Travis Barker, Jason Ward, your 2 points leaders at this point. Both of them going up on the 3-wheel motion, looking like they're coming out of a Snoop Dogg video as they head down into turn number 1. It is Giroux, Barker, and Ward. Now Ward bobbles. He's going to lose some ground to Barker, but it's the top 3 and a zip code all their own. Big gap back to Glenn Jones in 4th. And then you have the Homer Madman, Ryan Harris, sitting in that 5th place spot as of right now. But up front, it is still Todd Giroux. He is going to the whip with 7 laps to go to try and take home a feature win here at the new Raceway Park, fueled by Total Motors of Lamar's. Travis Barker on his back bumper, trying to see if that low side's going to work. Unfortunately, Giroux able to get a better run, a little more bite coming off of a little bit higher line, as Barker is once again following Giroux, just trying to stay in step with him in case there's a bobble. Because if there's a bobble.
Oh, Ryan Harris going around on the front stretch of the 49 car.
Oh.
Nose up against the guardrail. Sorry to interrupt you, PJ.
Wow.
Caution coming out for the 49 of Ryan Harris, slideways on the front stretch.
Ryan Harris not happy with somebody. He is hunting. Who is he?
No, he's pulling into the infield of the 49 car.
Yeah, he was getting screamed at on the receiver. Knock it off. And he is going, he's going right out to the pits. He is done for the evening. That is by choice, not because of anything the official said to him.
So you got to think, what if that's just a little bit of strategy on Barker's part, taking that low side away from Jason Ward in the 41.
Glenn Jones sitting in fourth, and Aaron Kane, our Racers for Autism representative in the stock car class, rounding out the top 5. 6 laps to go. We're back to green. Giroux trying to build he is trying to build a lead right off the bat, but not happening. It's Travis Barker. He is at his left rear quarter panel. Now Giroux going to hit the afterburner. He is going to slide in front of the 30. It is going to be Giroux. It is going to be Barker.
Wayne Becker around.
That is going to be the 90 of Lucas Phillips
and
the 5X of Becker. Oh no, Aaron Kane being sent to the back for questionable driving. Yikes.
Carl Brewer sits in the top 5 in the 13K.
His first race here all year.
I saw
the Brewman sitting in the top 5.
Saw 2 13s off the scoreboard. It's like, okay, who's the other one? Oh, that's Carl Brewer, but we're going to go back to green now. Todd Giroux taking the green flag. Travis Barker right on his back bumper. Here comes Jason Ward, tucked in, tail right behind Barker. Carl Brewer up to that 4th spot now in a 13K. Glenn Jones shuffled back to 5th place. Here comes Sid Moja to the inside. Barker upstairs now in turns 1 and 2. Ward on the bottom. Giroux through the middle. Here comes Barker. Better run off 2 that time. He's going to get to the back bumper in turn number 3 for that top spot on the high side now. Side by side with Jason Ward coming into turn number 1.
It is. Oh, they're almost 3 wide. Giroux, Barker, and Ward. Giroux hangs on to the lead. They're going to be coming down. See, 3 laps to go this time by. Giroux still hanging on. Ward to the inside of Barker now. He is going to portion around the tires, get a little bit sideways, and the 41 of Ward goes around. Wow, that's going to bust the points battle wide open, ladies and gentlemen. Jason Ward tried to go around the tires. Car could not handle it. And the 41 goes around. We'll have 3 laps to go. How many spots and how many points can he make up?
Donating $140 worth of gift cards tonight as well. So thank you to Paula Fontenot and the Sioux City Subways for donating that. And we're going back to green, PJ.
That's a lot of footlongs we've given out tonight, so big thank you, but it's going to be Travis Barker. Oh, wow, talk about a hip check. Barker into Giroux. That opens the door for the 13K of Brewer. Brewer now going to take second. He is going to go to the inside of Travis Barker. Can his triumphant return end up with a victory? 2 laps to go. Brewer with a slight advantage. Now he's got a bigger advantage. Can he get the lead from Barker? They're going to go into 3 and 4. White flag's going to be out this time. New leader Brewer as they come down the front stretch. Back again side by side through 1 and 2 one more time. It is Brewer, Barker, and Giroux. They're going to head down the back stretch one last time through 3 and 4. Ladies and gentlemen, he's going to wrap up his return. Carl Brewer's going to win by a nose over Travis Barker. Todd Giroux in 3rd. Glenn Jones 4th, and Mel Ellsbury rounds out the top 5. What a race! What a race! What a race, Scotty! And it is official over the receiver. 13K is the winner. He has been gone all year. He comes back in a stock car, and right off the bat, he parks it in victory lane at the new Raceway Park, fueled by Total Motors of Lamar's.
Well, I'll try to get through the throng of people here, and he's going to get a high. Carl, come over here. You know, Scotty and PJ said, look who's back. It's the Brew Crew. And you just held off 2 of the biggest, baddest dogs out here at Raceway Park, and Pop-Pop Ward and Travis Barker. And what a finish that was. I mean, What does this mean?
I don't know. It's all just going to have to sink in. This is my second night in the car, so we'll see what happens. But that was a great race. I had a lot of fun.
Man, I tell you what, it's back and forth. Todd Giroux, you, Barker, Ward. I mean, that's why we call it the Class 2 Tough to Tame. But who do you need to thank for this car?
You know, mainly I just need to thank J&J Fitting. He loaned me a motor when I blew up the first night over at Park Jefferson. And Aaron Kane's helped me a ton, too. I really appreciate it.
Well, I tell you what a way to come back after a few years of being gone. Give it up to the Brew Crew, Carl Brewer.